You've seen it before, the all-seeing eye, the eye of Providence, the eye of Enlightenment, the symbol that everyone thinks belongs to the Freemasons or to secret societies, a symbol shrouded in mystery. But what most people don't know is just how deep its roots go, how it has silently shaped history, and how it still influences our world today. It starts in ancient Egypt, with the Eye of Horus, the Eye of Ra, a symbol of power, protection, divine oversight. On the surface it seemed spiritual, harmless even, but behind it, it was a tool to convey authority, control, and influence over people's perception. The Greeks and Romans continued this. The gods watched everything, and symbols were used to silently remind people who held power. When Rome converted to Christianity, the symbol didn't disappear. It was absorbed, repurposed, hidden in plain sight. The eye became the watchful eye of God, omniscient, overseeing humanity. By the Renaissance, it appears in art, in cathedrals, in frescoes, carved into stone, always visible, yet its full meaning forgotten by most. Then came the Freemasons, secretive, powerful, selective, and they adopted this symbol. It became the eye of the great architect of the universe, a tool for hidden knowledge, for signaling silent agreement, for creating a shared understanding among the powerful, while the rest of the world remained unaware. And the symbol's influence grew, because it wasn't just religious, it was a sign of control, obedience, influence, unseen yet effective. The United States, the Great Seal, the eye above the unfinished pyramid. On the surface it represents guidance, favor, destiny. But in reality, it's the continuation of a symbol that quietly communicates power, influence, and authority from generation to generation. And if you look around today, the eye is everywhere. Advertising, corporate logos, movies, media, a subtle signal embedded into the very culture we live in, guiding thought, normalizing influence, without anyone realizing it. Even in religious circles, the Roman Catholic Church, centuries of tradition, using the eye to convey divine oversight, to reinforce obedience, to shape belief, to maintain control. The hidden truth is, symbols have power. They communicate without words. They signal agreements that are unspoken. They create influence that is invisible, yet deeply effective. So when you see the eye on a church wall, in a corporate logo, on currency, or in entertainment, recognize it for what it is. It is not just history. It is not just art. It is a thread of control, of influence, woven across civilizations, through secret societies, through institutions, shaping thought, shaping obedience, quietly, silently, in plain sight. Awareness is the first step. Understanding the hidden influence of these symbols, the silent power they carry, and how they have translated through centuries, is how we stop being unaware and start seeing the world as it really is.